Hey everybody, we are live today. This is Labor Day, and I'm trying to get things set up here. Let's see, we got live, and we need to turn this on. Save. All right, we got that on. I guess we can open the studio up, or we go to StreamYard. That's fine. All right, we got 3 watchers. I'm just getting going here. I've been tinkering on it off camera, but I figured we'd do something today. Let me clean up the mess here so I got a little room to work. Like I said, I got no place to work here. I'll show you what I've done. Let's see, let me check the zoom. It looks like the zoom is zoomed in too far on this camera. Morning, Mike. Let's see here. Zoom. Gotta pull this up. Autofocus. No, it's not. Okay, I guess it's the way it goes. Too many buttons, too many controls. Like, subscribe, share. Super chat button is down on the bottom, available. If you feel that this content gives you any help, please consider giving a tip. Helps keep my channel alive. What you guys got to understand about YouTube is I get messages from Susan Wojcicki or whatever, and YouTube itself is a business, and if my channel's not producing any revenue for YouTube, we ain't gonna have it. So they keep a portion and I get a little bit, and it all works out in the end. That's why the ads are on there, and I have no say on the ads anymore. They've changed that. So if you're watching, the best way to watch my channel, if you want to watch it ad free, is on the live stream. Because I don't think that you get any ads while I'm streaming. We're going to put a few more bulkheads in this fuselage today, and some stringers. I got to clean up today. This is we're coming up to the end of the weekend, so the floor is pretty well crapped up. I'll show you what it weighs. Let's get rid of that. All right, my fuselage. I got the cowl mounted. I was watching The Man in His Museum again, and let's see, which camera are we on? We're on this one. We're on the wrong camera. Okay. I was watching the man in his museum, and Billy put his airplane together without covering the wing first. So I think I might do that so I can move forward, because I don't have any way to dope over here. I got to do it over John's or in St. Louis. So I might just go ahead and put it together. We might do that this week. We'll get it together and get it finished, and then I'll cover it after it's together. You can do it either way. It's just kind of easier to do it with the wing off the airplane. But I'd like to be able to take this up to Cleveland and show Billy what I've done on the redesigning of this airplane. Okay, so now let's work on the cow, I guess. And I'll explain what's going on with the cross bracing in there. There's just so much work to do, it's ridiculous. Okay, you'll see this. You see this cross brace here. I will not cut that out until the wing is glued in and the fuselage is attached to the wing. And I'll split it, right there, and then grind these round so that it looks nice and neat like I did here. The reason being is it holds the fuselage together so the cowl mates up correctly. And I have some rather large blocks inside here we're going to work on whittling out here. Oh, shoot. Yeah. I think my foot's about healed, so I can work next week without being in pain. So, I wish I had a long device for this, but I don't. And I wish I could get the darn sanding drums on there so they'd stay on there. We'll try it. Put a new one on it. We got 12 watchers. Make sure to hit the like button. Danny, if you're watching, you should be sanding. 14 watchers. Let's see what the analytics says. I had the studio open. Okay, let's open the studio. Nine likes. There we go. Gotta get that channel metric up. Right. 10 likes. There we go. Better. Thank you for the likes. I'm gonna try. Today would be a good day to get the most likes I've ever got, the most views, the most super chat. Today would be a good day. Starting the month off. The most super chat. Of course, I don't know if that'll happen. We did really good at the live stream, but I really got to work when I'm live streaming the Nats or something like that. It's if it wasn't for Dan Winship this year, I'd have had a heck of a time. That's StreamYard. Close this one out, save bandwidth. And this new tab, we'll close that one out. Okay. Yeah, get my chair ready. Get off my feet. Let's whittle it out. what I did there was I took about half the weight off of that just by rounding it out. We'll get it cleaned up with the sandpaper here. Dust. What this block does, it hides that carbon fiber tube that's sticking down. It holds it in place so it doesn't wiggle around or whatever. This is basswood. What's going to happen is it's going to get a sheet of 64 ply over the top of this before I go any much farther, so I can get it sanded in good. Brilliant. We got no chatters. We got lots of watchers, but no chatters. What the heck? Somebody say something. Some guy sent me a message on Stunhanger asking me about the finish on the Silk airplane. Hey, Alan. And I sent my phone number. Call me anytime. So we need to knock this one down, and then we'll cut. Well, I guess I can go ahead and cut this in right now. we're gonna need some more high-powered sandpaper on this than this one 320. We'll get the 180 on there. Yeah. When in doubt, whip out the sandpaper. Yeah, it looks pretty good. Crap there. Get some sandpaper on my finger. $15 watchers. I wish I could get them big numbers like Bad Chad gets. Several thousand people watching. But I'm just, nobody is interested in this stuff. There's so few of us. But if these guys, even the car guys, if they just paid attention, all this stuff adapts over to cars or motorcycles or but they're not interested. Nope, starting to see the carbon tube there. Gotta stop. If you look right there, you see that black spot? That's the carbon tube. Don't want to go too far. Got a pin dot right there. What a bummer. Let's see here. Yeah. That's what I'm doing right now, cutting these out right now for the pipe. Yeah, I'm gonna have to glue it. Got to glue it. Glued. Sometimes I even superfill and paint the inside of the cowl, and I probably do that on this one. Any of the imperfections. Got to make old Jim Lynch proud. Plus it makes the model stronger without a whole lot of weight penalty. I'm not sure I want to cut this out yet until I get that thing glued. So got different grit sandpaper glued to my fingers. This one here is 180. This one here is 80. Take that, bad Chad. You guys aren't following that channel, you ought to go at least look and see what he's doing. He's built this goofy looking cab over truck. He's got about 40 gallon of Bondo on the thing. And he thinks that he's showing people the correct way to sand this body filler flat. But he's using a DA, and the DA will make it like the ocean. So I hate to see it if he was having to paint that thing black. He needs some long blocks. But he got way more money than I got and way more followers than I got. Yeah. Thanks, Alan. Okay, let's grind this off. Make this work. What a noisy piece of junk. Bearings are about out of that one. Come on. Where does the pipe exit out the bottom? Way back here. This will all get cut away after it's put together. Shit. Good morning, Stephen McBride. Ain't seen you in a while. One thing at a time. These things take time. Lots of it sometimes. I want to make this. Yes, my company's been very busy. Well, that's good. Make a lot of money. I'll get this sanded. You thought you'd get in on the chat. That's great. What do I know? What I need to do is place this nose ring and get it cut so I can get, see how squishy this thing is? I'm not going to cut this out until after it's glassed, I don't think. Get some Z-epoxy on it or something, stiffen it up. You can break this real easy. Okay, so let's work on something else. I'm tired of this. Need to flatten that out somehow. Let me get this off my fingers. Ah. Okay, now we're going to flatten this out. We need to see how it fits. Take a little off of that. Nah, I won't be there. My dad passed away, so I won't be coming to Vegas anymore, Steve. Sorry to say. Let's see, we need to figure something out how to sand this. Hey, Chris. Yeah, well, that is part of life. I gotta figure out how to get this shit to stick here. Sandpaper just don't want to stick very good, so we'll get some, what do we got? Alcohol, I guess. Maybe that'll take it off. Yeah, Steve, I know. It's just too far to go. It's a couple thousand miles away. 1650 right now. Let's see, that's 12, 4th, almost 5 o'clock. Thank you, Richard. 5 o'clock in the afternoon in Holland. Where is the paper towels? I know I had a whole layer there. You know, I was looking through those props, those big props with the big hub, and they are Zor. But they're ridiculous. Acetone, yeah, well, I'm in a little apartment here, and I don't have acetone in the apartment. So we'll try some alcohol. I know that acetone would work. I gotta do what I gotta do. I might have some thinner though under there. Let's see what this is. Morning all. Thank you dropping by to say hi and leave a like before heading the field on Labor Day. Have a great day, Todd. I hope you have some great flights. Fairwinds tight line. Well, that didn't work with the shit. I got some 90 proof out there. Give me a 1 minute break, guys. I gotta walk to the car and back, get the 90 proof alcohol. Boy, it's a nice fall day outside today. I don't know what happened to summer. We didn't have summer here. Rain, cold, terrible. Everybody talk about global warming. Sure seems like cooling to me. You know, us guys that fly or that are in this hobby, we know when the weather's bad. And this ain't worth a shit either. Let me see if I got some thinner under here. Okay, I got a can of thinner. I'm going to have to open it and step outside. So you'll have to give me a second. Try and get this glue off of here. I'll show you the door. I just step out that door for a second. Wipe this off. I can't do it inside. It'd blow the neighbors out. This is dope thinner. That thinner made quick work of it. Yeah, I didn't have to monkey around with that, so. $20 watchers. Hey, Winship. Yeah, it's a big mama. Seven ounces on the fuselage. That's decent weight. Little history, how's it going? Guys, check out his channel. He builds boats. I know that us airplane guys, we do boats and trains and whatever. Okay, so what was I doing? Oh, that's what I was doing. I was getting ready to, I need to put sandpaper on this, on my long sanding bar. Shoot. Wipe the end of this off again. If you got just a little residual glue on it, this paper doesn't want to stick. So at least we'll get that yeah. Will it fly? Probably not, but it's fun to play with. Okay, is this baby going to stay on there now? I want to sand these edges straight, so I need a good straight bar. And as much as I like the Durablocks, they don't hold their shape. They don't stay straight. But that aluminum extraction is straight. Oh, I still need to make another dashboard. And we'll get that done. Okay, guys, hold your ears for a second. I'm going to vacuum up the dust. What does that say? Yeah. I wish you good luck on that. I think I'd like to see it. I think it'd be fun to watch. At least for us control line guys. How many hours in this build? About 150. Well, yeah, about 150 so far. How many videos did I get? Let's see. Let me think here. I got 3 months. That's 90 hours that I've shown on video. Yeah, 100 hours. I don't know. There'll be 400 in it when it's done, no doubt. You know, this is basically the easy part. The woodwork is the easiest. The finishing is the hardest. That's where the sanding comes in. What do you think of little history? What do you think of Bad Chad's Bondo bomb? What a hunk. And them guys, you know, he gets thousands of followers, and them guys are just eating it up to see him sand something with a DA with 40-gallon of Bondo on it. I wrote on his little chat there, you know, he's a decent craftsman with no vision, no eye for style at all. Thing is goofy. But he had a Discovery Channel and I didn't. So P.T. Barnum. This is not interesting. That putting different fenders and other nonsense on the car, that's interesting to people, I suppose. Okay, so let's sand this flat. All that for that. No, he'll never get that. And I got to tell you, he's sanding it entirely wrong. He should be using a bar like this, not a DA. Longest bar that he could get a hold of. The Bondo bomb. Okay, we're close. I need to sand that edge there. I also said on this channel, let's paint it black and see what it looks like. Look like the ocean. guess we could load on the paint until the concrete sunk, but whatever. Okay, let's put this back together. See what else we're gonna do on this. I guess we could make a new dashboard. The Bondo Bomb. Sendo the Bondo. I don't know if you guys saw how I made all this stuff fit together, but kind of important videos to go back and watch. I just don't have the time to label everything. And sit down and write a 20-minute title and do the work and all that. But if you go back and look, I showed exactly how to get all that stuff to line up. Because if you're guessing or measuring, you'll never get it. Okay, this clip of the video is for my buddy Dan and Jim Lynch, which I know will be watching. I think I did this earlier, but this behemoth weighs 7.7. Now it's 7.5. Oh, it's teetering. 7.7 ounces. That's pretty good when you consider how big this thing is. I mean, it's... Let me get my tape. We'll see how big around. I think somebody asked me that, so I'll get the tape and we'll measure around it. What's the circumference? Where's the tape? Where's the tape? Where's the tape? There it is. I think I'm going to go to Harbor Freight today and get me some Forstner bits so I can do that propeller. Okay, around this fuselage at its biggest point is 18 inches. So it's quite the mama, quite the moose. I'd like to get that nose ring glued on there in shape, but I really can't do it until I get the top done. Now, there's some things that I need to do before I can glue that top on. Is I need to bend a tube that will go through this bulkhead right here. Okay, Steve. I'm on the chat usually at the end of the after party. Well, I'm asleep by then, long asleep. All right, what's happening is I got to run a tube between this bulkhead, and out the bottom of the tank floor for the fuel fill up. You certainly wouldn't want to have it hanging off the side on one of these airplanes. Yeah, it'll probably be the lightest I built so far, but it ain't gonna be Billy light. There just ain't no way. I edited up The Man in His Museum, and if I ever get clearance from Bob Hunt to release it, I'll release it. And it shows Billy holding one of these Razorbacks all together, just in wood with no covering on the wing. So I'm thinking that that's what I'm probably going to do. I mean, it's easier to cover the wing, but I'm kind of in a situation, I'm at the mercy of where I live. I can't do it. I can't do any doping over here. And all the doping's over John's. And so that would be next weekend before I could even get the wing together. So if I want to show this to Bill, I need to put it together. And that's what I think I'm going to do. We'll put it together. Well, I got to tell you a little history. Dan Winship's Craftsman's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. I've known Dan 30 years. Seems like yesterday. And how I know it's 30 years is I got sober June 11th, 1991. And that's 30 years ago. And that's when I came back to modeling, and that's when I met him at some contests. So not only is this hobby is kind of selfish for me because it keeps me sober. Otherwise, I'd be out drinking. I could ride motorcycles and such, but drinking got me in trouble. I don't need any more of that. Yeah, I think it's going to look real good. Mighty fine. Let's see if we can zoom that a little bit. Huh. There we go. Autofocus. Oh, that's what it is. Autofocus. We don't want that. We want zoom. We don't want focus. Autofocus, white balance. Oh, there we are. Still out of focus. There we are. There we go. You bet. Rarely have we seen a person fail who has thoroughly followed our path. Those who cannot and will not give themselves to this simple program. There are such unfortunates. They're not at fault, they simply born that way. That's why I wear the shirt. No, we'll do it the stupidest way possible because it's easier for you. Okay, a little history. Have fun. And Winship, you just got another subscriber from Little History. He builds boats. He's building a Mosquito with a 148 Mosquito with electric motors in it. He's going to try to fly at control line. A plastic model. It's a Tamiya, or might be a monogram, 148 scale Mosquito, and he's got these 50,000 RPM little motors that he's going to fly this little airplane on control line. It should be interesting. Well, let's see. Always forward. What do we want to do? Do we want to put this thing together so I can continue to work on it? Then I'll have to get rid of this table. There'll be no more table work. Have to clear up the bench back there. I have a line here. I ought to go to Lowe's and buy a new board. I think that's what I'll do. What do you guys think? You want to see me put this together on a TV table? I like it. I didn't think I was going to like a Razorback, but it's kind of growing on me. It's growing. Damn. Yeah. With he's having a problem with the speed of the engines. I told him to de-pitch the propeller. He had it rolling along the ground, he said. There we go. Can you put the fill tube in after you put it together? No. No, this airplane is a jigsaw puzzle. The push rod has to be put together before you put the airplane together. The fill tube has to be put together before you put the airplane together. It's going to be a real rigmarole. So I need to make up some ends and get them bent up, get them soldered on. And what I'm going to do to get this push rod zeroed is I'm going to bend the wire, solder it on the flap horn. Let's say, yeah, I soldered the one on. I'll solder the one on the flap horn, the one on the tail horn, put the airplane together, then fish the carbon tube down inside with JB Weld on it, and then we'll zero everything out and let it dry. So it should work. The only thing is I don't get to wrap the end with any Kevlar thread. but that should be okay. Now, somebody suggested, and I thought it was a pretty good idea, is to put some fuel line on the end of the tube and suck the JB Weld into the tube. I bet that's pretty nasty if you get it in your mouth. But we might do that. No, the cockpit's got, there's just so much work to do, and I'm going to make another dashboard. I didn't like the instrument panel. I'll show that again. I don't know if you guys saw it or not. I went and got the packing tape, and that's going to work fine to lighten things up instead of that plastic stuff. What did I do with the instrument panel? Okay, where'd it go? Or I could put this rudder on it, this wood rudder, but it's substantially heavier. Yeah, I don't think we'll be doing that. I mean, I like it better, but the weight penalty is astronomical. Let me show you the difference in weight between, and that was the lightest wood that I had. The weight of this, a built-up rudder that'll be covered with Japanese tissue, is 11 grams. The weight of this one is 21 grams, so a difference of 10 grams. That's more than a quarter ounce. 22 grams. 22. Tear this. Come on, tear. Oh, excuse me, it's 80. No, that's 80. 80 of an ounce. 23 grams. So it's an ounce as opposed to 13 grams, as opposed to a half ounce. If I put an extra half ounce back there, I'd have to add 1 ounce on the nose. And we ain't going for that adding weight shit. My other Thunderbolt, if you look at the video, it's on my channel, of when Wendy met me in the parking lot and I took it out the back and I set it on the ground. If you look, there's a brass prop nut on it. I don't want to add that extra weight to get it to balance. So less paint, less wood, less. I'd love for this thing to come out at 60 ounces, but it's probably not likely. Just keep taking off whatever I can take off. 24 watchers. Let's see what we got here. No super chat. No. 22 likes, so that's good. 22 viewers and 22 likes. That's good. When you subscribe to this channel, there's a little bell on the bottom. You got to hit that bell and choose all notifications, because my metrics on notifications are really down low. So like, subscribe, and share. Ring the bell for notifications, and super chat if you can so my metrics will come up. I'd love to get 100,000 subscribers, but I would not hold my breath on that. That ain't gonna happen. We can only hope. All right, hour and 18 minutes. I think I'm going to end this broadcast. I'm going to get a sandwich, and I'll come back, and I'm debating whether to put this together today or not. What do you guys think? Should I put it together? Okay, Michael. Let me know down here in the chat box. Should I put this together today? Are you interested in that? Or do you think I ought to just go ahead and cover the wing? It'll be a month away from putting together that way. But then I got no place to put this thing. That's a problem too. I got no place to put it. I need to take some more airplanes back to St. Louis. That won't happen for a little while. Yeah, I know. I guess I can just keep tinkering on this fuselage and get it to where it's 100% ready to go. And if Billy don't get to see it, he won't get to see it till next year. He'll be 80 years old. Guess I could take the pieces up there and show them. I need to work on a tip weight box. I guess we could do that for the next video. We'll start from scratch and build a tip weight box, and I'll show you how I do that one more time. I've shown that a dozen times, but it's something that everybody really needs to know how to do. Sure wish I could have used this, but that weight penalty of an ounce is just over the hill. Just too much. All right, guys, I'm going to end the broadcast. We'll see you after I eat lunch. Fair winds, tight lines. See ya.